Right now, Sagittarius A, the 4 million solar mass black hole sitting at the exact center of our galaxy, is still swallowing gas clouds twice the mass of Earth every single day. And the astrophysicists at Caltech tracking it have no way to stop it, or even agree on what happens the instant that matter disappears. Because new data is suggesting something impossible, something that shouldn't exist inside a black hole at all. But here's what nobody is telling you. The singularity we've been taught about for 100 years might not be there. For decades, Sagittarius A was just a shadow, a dark patch 26,000 light-years away, known only by its gravity, by the way nearby stars whip around it at 3% the speed of light. Then in 2022, the Event Horizon Telescope finally photographed it, a faint ring of light bent around an absolute void. Every physics textbook said that void hides a singularity, a point of infinite density where the laws of physics simply stop working. That answer satisfied everyone, until researchers modeling the black hole's interior noticed the math wasn't behaving. It wasn't collapsing to a point. It was doing something else. Here's the revelation. When teams at Caltech and Perimeter Institute ran quantum corrections into Einstein's equations, accounting for gravity at the smallest possible scale, the singularity vanished. In its place, a core of matter compressed to the absolute physical limit, then stopped. Frozen. Physicists are calling it a Planck star, matter so dense it borders on becoming its own tiny universe, bouncing rather than collapsing to nothing. That means Sagittarius A and every black hole like it might not be destroying the matter that falls in. It might be storing it, compressing it, holding it indefinitely in a state no telescope has ever confirmed. Now here's why that terrifies people who study this for a living. If there's no true singularity, general relativity, the theory that has predicted gravity correctly for over a century, breaks down exactly where we need it most. Scientists can't observe the inside of a black hole directly. The event horizon blocks every signal, every photon, every scrap of evidence from ever escaping. So this isn't confirmed, it's inferred. Caltech's own researchers admit the bounce theory solves one problem, the so-called information paradox, where data falling into a black hole seems to vanish, violating a fundamental law of physics, but creates a dozen new ones. Nobody can say how long the bounce takes. Nobody can say what comes out the other side, or if anything ever does. But here's the strange part, it shouldn't be possible at all. Because if matter is truly frozen at that density, sitting there rather than collapsing, then somewhere inside Sagittarius A, right now, while you're watching this, there could be several Earths' worth of compressed stellar material, held in a state that violates everything we assume about how matter behaves under extreme gravity. And the deeper implication is worse. Some theorists now argue that what we call a singularity was never a real thing to begin with. It was a mathematical failure, a sign that Einstein's equations simply ran out of road. If that's true, then black holes aren't holes at all. They're vaults, sealed, unopened. And the loudest scientists in the field, the ones who built careers on the old model, have gone quiet on camera when asked to explain what replaces it. One Perimeter Institute physicist called the new data, quote, deeply uncomfortable. Not wrong. Uncomfortable. That word alone should tell you something. Think about what this means. If black holes store information instead of destroying it, then somewhere in the universe, encoded inside crushed matter we will never see again, is the complete history of every star, every planet, every civilization that ever fell past an event horizon. Compressed, preserved. Locked away behind a wall of light we cannot cross and cannot see through. It means the universe might not delete anything. It just hides it in the one place we are physically incapable of reaching. And it means Sagittarius A, sitting quietly at the heart of our own galaxy right now, tonight, might be the largest sealed archive in existence. One we built our entire understanding of physics around, without ever confirming what's actually inside. So if there's no singularity, if matter really is frozen rather than destroyed, what happens when a black hole finally evaporates, billions of years from now, and that vault has nowhere left to hide what it's holding? Scientists don't know. They won't say. Tell us in the comments what you think is really down there.